Oh no, that is your stats, right. 47, 22, 33. Wow. 1,300 more. Well, I take it. That's right, it's me, Scryptar. How you doing, folks? I'm doing great. We're back to WWW, also known as Where Were We? And Master of Orion, Conquer the Stars, of course. So, as far as I can remember, our fleet is meeting up here at the outpost to be able to be upgraded once we have all those fancy technology research that we want to slap on those ships. One ship, it's a class 1 escort, right? Yeah, it's not even an upgraded one. This is. One ship is going to Orion to just see the Guardian over there and see how good that Guardian actually is. We do have 1 Titan and 2 battleships. That should be enough to defeat the Guardian, but we will take some heavy losses if we try to do that. So we're waiting for some more ships. Speaking of which, 2 turns for the next Titan. Do we want to buy that? For 2 turns, well, 3 or 4 I would have done so, but for 2 turns it's not that much of a difference. But it's a lot of money. I mean, we have 2,000 and we spent half of that to buy 1 turn. That's not even worth it. What about the battleships? 3 turns, 800. Gonna buy that. Good, I'm not gonna queue up anymore. We have to see how much we can stock up. These take, what, 6 command points? So that's 4 ships, that's 24, that means 64. That means we have 44 remaining. And these are 10 each, right? Yeah. So this is 50 right there. And we still have more destroyers in queue. I just stocked it up again. That's 2, so that's 8. So we're at, what, 58? We had 44, so we are 14 over our limit. Well, not to worry too much. Start at the beginning here and go backwards. That's the starbase coming up, which means how many command points? Can't even tell. See, that's the issue. It doesn't say it here, so I have to take it out so it pops up in here again, and then I can click on it and it tells me +5. Alright, so you go there again. 1 starbase, 2 starbase, 3 starbases, 4 starbases, 5, 6. So that's already 30 points right there. And once they are done and those planets are developed enough to actually take that production cost, we're going to upgrade all of them to battle stations. And that's another, was +7, +5? I don't know. We'll see. Definitely enough to field the force we are trying to put in here. This is the latest settlement of the Sakra Brood. We're going to take that away from them as soon as we can. Not right now, we still have a peace treaty or a truce going on for 9 turns at least before we can do anything. They are still hostile towards us. This will erupt fairly soon. We need to make sure we have the fleet available to deter them. How do we look? See, this excellence victory is just score. Whatever score means, because it doesn't tell you any formula for the score, or not even what's included in score. There's no tooltip for score. Which is bad, because how are you supposed to achieve excellence if you don't know what excellence actually means? They're, well, almost twice as good as we are. And we are twice as good as the next one. Don't have to worry about any of these, I think. Battle achievements and all of that should be in here, so of course they defeated us, that gave them a boost. Conquest victory. That's almost 3 times as much. That's perfect. This is getting close. Well, we're knocking out some more research fairly soon, and we're getting some more buildings that will help us in speeding up our research. This is not too far off, and nothing happened so far. Which is weird. We've met all the races. We should be able to have a Galactic Council meeting. Let's have a look at our Empire really quickly here. What are you doing here? All scouts? Oh. Oh, you again. Hi. Bye. Can I just set this to auto-resolve every time? That would be nice.
News Network. And now, the state of the galaxy. Current
Give me
rankings
graphics.
of economic power.
Yeah, we know that. We just looked at that. Thanks. That's not helping. Give me graphs I can't see in the path to victory thing. That would be nice. And you have a lot of those. I wanted to go here. We have one person on strike. That's not too bad. 184 people, 16 colonies. Making a ton of money, which is good. Alright. I marked a few planets here. Those are the ship-producing planets. Obviously, the Horn system is in here. Alpha Ceti Prime, our main planet, our home planet. And these two are the next in line if we actually wanted to produce something. As you can see, Chrysa is getting really, really close. With that upgrade, it should be even more, I hope. And then, of course, Mobus is exporting those escorts to our fleet. So, yeah, that works fine. Knocking out a ton of research in the process. It's really nice. Alright, nothing to see. So we have to pay a little more close attention to what we're doing over here. All those new planets. That's bought, so you can start working. So that's our one person on strike, dealt with. There's a battleship, and it still takes me to the planet because it's a pop-up from the production queue and not from the ship itself. Alright, you go here. I really wish... Yeah, I really wish you could set rally points. I'm not sure if that was a thing in the older versions of Master of Orion, like Battle.net and Tyrus and all of those. But it's a thing we need, right? So you could say, okay, we have those two planets here, you all rally on that point, and we have those two planets here, you are the western or the northern fleet, you rally here, and then we have the support vehicles, you just rally somewhere in the middle so we can export them to wherever we want. That's the thing. If you're spending that much time being focused on combat, you should have all these things. It's a strategy game, so strategize. So, I have a quick look at all of these just to make sure that there's nothing we want to change in terms of what gets produced first. This one is also going to be a ship-producing planet because it has a long production queue and actually quite a nice bonus. So, we are slapping those on there. We have the money to do so. And we can always pull people down here once we actually want to go into ship production. Will only be needed if we actually get into really harsh combat. We need to replenish our forces as soon as we, or as quickly as we can. Also good, that's more production right there. Perfect. I have a couple more where I want to queue up stuff. This looks good, we have the money coming in. That's definitely good. Allows us to buy all the other stuff cheaper. That's almost done. That's coming. Already got 126 now, that's good. Making progress. These turns are taking ages now. Compared to the start of the game where you just clicked and you didn't even know that you clicked. Good. That's working. 100% more. No need to worry about this any longer. This is coming along nicely. I don't need that just now. Not to worry about those. We get money flowing. It takes 1 or 2 more turns. Not overly worried. Thank you. Go there, like everybody else. It would just be nice if Starbase was like a floating icon like the outpost just in orbit around the planet, like right here. Or on top here, you can click on it and then just right click somewhere and it would set a rally point. Would make things. German things! Schnell, schnell! Would make things so easy. Titan? Oh yeah, Titan right here. Quickest move ever. Done. Anything else? Holo Simulator, so you should be at 100% now. You're working. Yes, that's the one we just visited. Alright. That's the Titan. Get back out there. Didn't read it before I clicked. That's looking good. 2 more turns and we have this full. And the rest can just distribute as it wants. That would be 7 out of 9, so we get 2 more. Which means the first one will go in here, and once the last one is done, we're at max pop, and we take those 3 and put them up here. And we will fairly soon do that. It's not that expensive. I mean, we have planets where we have to pay 58 for that. Plus 7. Well, the starbase is what, 5? Does it mean plus 7 on top of the starbase, or is it then just plus 2, the difference? Not sure. We'll see. Plus 2 doesn't really matter if we're doing Titans, which cost, what, 10? Give me that. Don't need those at the moment. Once we get terraforming done, we want to have those to grow quickly, but at the moment we are nearing max population. Definitely will have that before we finish our queue. So let's get production boost going. At 271 turns. So halfway through the game. Success. Alright, there's so much data here. I didn't really read that. Acquire data. You can now view population credits, moral and pollution. And other stuff. 35 ships, and most of them those small ships. There's one battleship, 4. Number of destroyers, a cruiser. Another cruiser. If this would just sort it by ship type, so you can actually see how many capital ships and whatnot, that would be nice, and not just randomly put them in there. Don't know how they are sorted. Maybe by, I don't know, number when they were produced. Like this down here is the first ship out of all those they produced here, but that doesn't sound right because the frigate, I'm pretty sure, was produced before the battleship was produced. Unless it's a rebuild and they constructed that after they constructed the battleship. Do you have enough command points to field 35 ships with 1, 2, 3, 4 planets, or are you actually paying for that? That would mean you must have battle stations on this guy. This doesn't affect them, right? It would affect us. So that's a misinformation because they don't have that decrease by 50%. I mean, it's their home planet, right? No, that's their home planet. So, okay, yeah, that could actually affect them. I'm not quite sure. I don't know the racial stats of the Mekla by heart. Alright. Grown. Perfect. Continue. Anything? No. Just keep going. Grown. Good. Move along. Yeah, see, 55. That's expensive. Do we want to 27 production, fully grown? Well, we could do more production, of course. How much would we get out of this? This is looking good. So it's 39, and we unlock that slot soon. That's actually not bad. I leave. Yeah, I leave it here. That looks good. Okay, get that as well, just because. Gladius Prime is a single planet system. No need for planetary administration. Doesn't do anything for us. Just costs money. It would be nice if you could just do a setting where you disable all those things that only work if you have more than one planet in there. So for example, if you haven't colonized the second planet, or if there is none, you can't build this building because it's no use. Alright? I mean, if you're living in the Arctic, you wouldn't build a refrigerator company unless you have an export target where you want to send it to. Right? You have to have the need first, and then you can meet the demand. So that would be something to do. That would be really nice. Just gray it out and say, look, can't select that. Which leads me back to the point that this whole building queue should be sortable in a better way than just this. This is fairly, I don't know. I mean, just do a headline over here and say this is production, then list these two, little space, do research, and then list these two. And then maybe you can tick a box right on the left side of it, production, here, like, you know, tick box like this, show all, and then it would show you all of those that you shouldn't build, like that one. That might be nice. That would do for a really clean interface, and you can see at a glance, okay, I want to go into production, click on build, scroll down, here's production. And then just go through those and weigh your options. And just sort them by tier, you know? First research goes to the left, last research goes to the right. Something like that. That would be really nice. Yeah, so we have all Mekla colonies, that's great. Is there anything I missed? 1, 2, 3, 4. Colonize that. No. How could you colonize that? It's a gas giant, right? No, it's large barren. It just looks like a gas giant. Huh. That's weird. Is it just me or does that look like a gas giant? Wait, oh, that's a gas giant, right there. All those rings around it. So they must have used terraforming on that one, or planetary construction, like the science is called, to transform that into a viable planet, which is a great idea, which shows me that they have that technology, but we haven't an updated view on that planet then. If you terraform a gas giant, you get a large or huge with abundant or rich minerals, as far as I remember, and that looks like it here. And usually it's barren, yeah. You have to terraform it some more to make it something nice, like that. Fleet needs orders. Hello! 59,000 attack, 38,000 defense. Where's our main fleet? Here, you get... That's 6,700 or 67,000. 67,000. How come you have that much attack and I don't? I mean, I have 3k. If that thing had 10 or 15 or 20, I would say, yeah, okay, yeah, it's the Guardian, you know? But 60? Alright. Well, there's another fleet waiting here. Titan and Escort with 4k. 2 battleships and a Titan with 2k? Sure that's not 20k? Titan 5. No. No. Yeah. Titan 2. Okay, that's the non-upgraded version, the old one. And I can't click on anything here. Because they're in transit, I guess. Yeah, this is the better one. So once they arrive there, we upgrade all of them and see what the new stats are. That might actually make sense. How come you need orders? The Escort has been there before you, right? Well, the Escort needed orders as well, I think. Okay, never mind. Stay here. You're not attacking, you're too stupid to do that. I want that. I'm gonna do that. Right, one more. 3 turns. Perfect. Money. No, we need the money to upgrade our ships. How much is the can't see because there's no outpost here. Well then, move. You too, move. You're coming along nicely. Everything that's produced now should be the newer version. Yep, Battleship 2. That's a Titan 2? Yeah, that's a Titan 2. Good. So. Holy. Just that one ship. 14,000. That's 28 turns. Okay, so what's our strength now? To see that we need to hover over an enemy. 7.5 and 107,000. Now that's good. So 7.5, 107. Do this, do that. 8.4, 110, and that's not even the Titan upgrade. That's quite an upgrade. So 1,000 more attack, well, and at least 3,000 more defense. Not too bad. I want that Titan upgraded as soon as we can. So, money? Money might be nice. You need to do this. Oh, alright. Don't have enough for that. Well, then take your 2 turns and let me buy it afterwards. Have to keep an eye on that. I know I keep forgetting those things. Nothing here. 10 out of 14. Oh, keep on doing whatever it is you're doing. See, it boosts quite a bit. But it's still not enough to knock off that 1 extra turn. So... Alright. Keep going. How many more turns? 4. Well, 3 in a second. Success! Awesome. Keep going. I wish this would tell you what the next mission was for that spy, because we queued up the whole thing. I clicked on plasma physics, right? You saw that. It just does that sometimes. Pretty random, I think. This is becoming a priority now. Since we're on it. This is actually more of a priority right now. First the money, and that. Right. Same player, shoot again. I like that. So, can I... Yes, you're the only one with torpedoes. So we are going to exchange the... What? What happened here? Antimatter torpedoes are going to be exchanged. No, it's not. That's already in there. Oh no, there, the plasma torpedoes. Space-wise, nearly the same, almost double the work cost for almost a double... What's that, the attack power? Is that a new thing that I didn't see before, that they actually have that figure in here now? Okay, what do we have? 159 for 134. Alright. 100 more. Or 80 more. 70? 80? Math, you know. And this fits perfectly, right? Gonna keep it like that. Perfect. Done. Anybody else without a ticket? That's you. You didn't have any to begin with. Everybody maxed out. Nice. Distortion fields. We're getting hard shields. Don't really need that. But I want that. So that will be fun to watch. Now let's have a look at that. No. Thank you. Titan 2, right? You. Can I get your stats? No? Not even by hovering over it? Only get the whole thing? Oh no, that is your stats, right. 47, 22, 33. Wow. 1,300 more. Well, I take it. Right. What else could we upgrade and how much? 14.8 now. Alright. It's gonna take a while, but only if we stop buying things. Could we actually take on the Guardian with that? No, I didn't click on that. Seriously, stop doing this. Certainly could. Now why is our strength going down from 110 to 88? What did I do? Can anybody tell me? Because I sure can. Doesn't matter if I do this, right? No. Both Titans are still in here. I did not take out any defensive capabilities. I just increased the number of proton torpedoes. And as we could see, when we selected this guy only, it just increased attack power, not defense. Well, it didn't do anything to defense. We were at 110, right? Sometimes this game just doesn't make any sense. Okay, keep on going. Never mind that. Keep on going and keep on building the fleet. Any more pirates? Oh yeah. Can you stop going that way around? It's annoying. Just come here so I can kill you in 3 turns. Should have noticed by now that that's not a viable strategy. Wanted to buy you. Send you on your way. Good. Don't need to worry about pollution here. We have all the buildings, right? Yeah, except for armor barracks. Which, what for? Oh, another one of you. Don't really want to spy on these guys. I can't even. Maybe because of the alliance, maybe because I don't know what their stars are. Or what their colonies are. I know the stars and I know the planets, but I just don't know the rest. Okay, so... this is a bad idea. There is one here. That did work. Oh no, you're actually awaiting orders because you're there, right. This is just me derping around. You do that. Then let's have a quick look at diplomacy. We should do that once per episode, I think.
Welcome back, stranger. How may I be of service?
At least you're polite now. What do you have? Nothing. $8,000. What for? Seriously. This is not worth spending 8,229 billion credits on if I have to make sure that both sides have that money just to be able to get a little bit of research. Same for this. I mean, it's not that high, but do you actually get that money back out? I haven't calculated that. Anything nice here? No, don't spy on us. Yeah, right.
Farewell, stranger.
So you should have declarations like, you're my BFF or something like that, just to show the galaxy that there's something going on and they shouldn't mess with you. And not just, don't come near us, don't spy on us, don't do all of the things. New starbase, 150 points now. That's more than enough for what we have queued up, but what we've queued up is not all we want to do. We want to have more. You're done. I'll keep you guys down here for the moment to get this done. Oh, it's pity. Almost. Any more? Yeah, we get this. Food plus 25%, and we were at -1. That should actually work. And another +2. We wouldn't really get that bonus if there's nobody in there, but the +2 should be fine. So we can move that guy off at least until we terraform and have more people on here and need more food. Anything important? Everybody's working here. There's our starbase. You've grown. You've grown so fast. And one turn doesn't make a difference. It's just, well, it's the last person. That makes a difference. Put some back in research. We moved some off earlier. 3, 5. No, I'll keep you here. It's 2 more people to go. For 1, I would say doesn't matter, but for 2, well, it doubles the effect, right? Plus, you have to keep in mind that the person that you grow here will take off some food for himself, so the next person to grow will take even longer because you don't have a surplus that's that high. You have 1 less. So, no, won't do that. Alright. We've done quite a few things. We're assembling the fleet. We've assessed the situation with Orion over there. It's our next target. We might be able to tackle that next episode. Definitely as soon as we have the money to upgrade all of this. This will only get more expensive because we are getting more nice things like the Gauss cannon. And we want to put that in. And that's only 5 turns away. And 14,000 billion credits is definitely not 5 turns away. That looks more like 27 turns. So, that's it for today, folks. If you like the video, subscribe for more, leave a comment if you feel like it. Don't forget to enjoy yourselves. See you soon!